Shalom. All right, so yeah, man. Call on La Yahweh Basmi Shah, Wahaka Dasaka, the Wadi Yahweh Basmi Shah, Kaha, Rakak Das. Double honors to the hopefully like elder apostles, slave to be saved, Lord willing, start with those at the Great Millstone Church, and on down to the rest. They, they may be out here abiding under this doctrine, with the other brothers also, teaching this truth in all true faith and sincerity. Much peace and many blessings to you, Shalom, and to the rest of you brothers and sisters out here and on this faith as well of the Israelite race, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. To you, Shalom, also, and Shalom to the elect, ultimately in the 1/3, those that will go on to be found to have been of the house of David. So yeah, this is a quick message, precautionary measures for those on the front line. Those on the front line, obviously, brothers hitting highways and byways, that's been fortunate or has been called in, to be a soldier of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, and doing the work, just to back up with the elder apostle Rambam, already mentioned, and that's if you've been diagnosed, what I'm saying, don't come around, man. That message needs to be pushed, a little bit further, which we know is by the Spirit because it links up with what the Lord told us, and what's known as Matthew, the 24th chapter in the 13th verse, and it says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So that message aligns with this sentiment which of Yahushua, which is a sentiment which is an expression of severity, of peril. You see what I'm saying? Which tells us in I want to say that's First Timothy in the 4th chapter. Let me see something real quick. In the 3rd chapter, 2 Timothy in the 3rd chapter, it says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." Period. And the perilous times is pretty much why Yahushua's sentiment was what it was, which is, when it's going to be violent dangers out here. It's going to be a lot of pestilence. The prophets that have been before me, both prophesied of both, pestilence, evil, and destruction. Isaiah, Salakia, Jeremiah 28, and I'll get it real quick in the 8th chapter, in the 8th verse, Salakia 28 and the 8th verse. It says, the prophets, you see it? It says, I'm going to actually start at 7. It says, nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thy ears and in the ears of all the people. Who's the people? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, in general, but obviously only those that will take heed will be us in his face, the men, women, and children. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So there it is. So that's what's that's why Yahushua's sentiment was what it was, okay? Because this was all going to be the environment in the end of the last days before his return, which will be a time of our trial of those that are worthy to, receive this kingdom, first go around. You see what I'm saying? That will be tried by the trial of being given the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of Yahweh Bashmiel Shah, which is likened unto a path, and put and basically made to believe it, but made to walk by it, which is likened unto a path, but it's a straight path, a narrow path, a gate, a straight gate, ultimately leading us right up to the gates of the kingdom of heaven. But that would be only possible to the ones that take heed, man. Okay. Now, point being, that's that. With all that being said, man, the times that we in is a time where you gotta endure. You see what I'm saying? You have to accept what the scenario is and the condition of the battle is, and that's pestilence, and that's one of the things we must endure. You know, so just backing up the elder apostles, message on down, passed down, obviously. You know what I'm saying? From the elder apostle to her, amongst the rest of the council of the elder apostles. You know what I'm saying? Down to the rest of who are the heads of Israel, on down to the rest of the heads of Israel, the younger heads, in the spirit of Israel, on down to the rest of the believers. You see what I'm saying? Those that are responsible for the salvation of the entire body. A lot of obviously yourself, let alone yourself, but the entire body, man. So pass the message along. We need to be pushing this more. If you diagnose, you need to, fall. Even if you're on the front line, man, we can't have a hurt soldier in war. You see what I'm saying? Because every soldier is responsible for someone's, every soldier is responsible for the next soldier next to him, whether or not they get their head blown off, and that it will be is able to not be based off if they're 100% there or not. You see what I'm saying? So one of the ways that would make that not be the case is obviously a soldier being sick. You see what I'm saying? So, we not pushing, Esau's, madness and, tests and back, jump shot and all that, you know what I'm saying? But we do know the pestilence is out here, which this devil has, detonated, basically, by the, ordinances, if you will, of Yahweh Shemiah Shah on how this thing will go, man. Okay. It'll have to be evil and the devil will be responsible for it. That's the order, man. You see? So if he's telling you it's pestilence out here, it's disease, it's the Omarion break dancing, that's the point, is that the point it has hidden. That's the order. That's it's true. Because he's responsible for the wicked in the earth. Okay. So yeah, so I just wanted to make that point, man. All right, so take this serious. You brothers that you sick or whatever, you need to hell up, man. For the next big pestilence wave that's to come, man. A lot of this stuff about to detonate. So don't you shouldn't be out, shouldn't be going around, believers and you know what I'm saying, and you all messed up, man. It wouldn't even be smart to advocate it. You just fight, brother, when the doctrine is endure. You see? So you gotta keep yourself in position to endure. So the sentiment needs to be now the more push of what the Lord said, and that's pestilence is going to be on what is going to be the end. The day of doom is going to be end of this time, and what it's going to be perilous times, man. So you got to endure, and we are that are in on this doctrine are to make sure of that. The brothers and sisters, the households, you see what I'm saying, the teachers, the prophets, the apostles, whatever, right? The healers, everybody needs to be pushing this sentiment, man. Don't be out here all, last days will taking, the severity of the times we living in for a joke, man. And those that the Lord clearly has his eye on by you being irresponsible, with the responsibility of having this doctrine by not pushing this sentiment out and not being on this wavelength, this frequency, this type of thought process. If you ain't in position, you shouldn't be around. You ain't in condition, you should be around. You should be also in the mentality of pushing this. You see what I'm saying? And making sure everybody stay healthy, man, and take heed. So call Allah, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.